on YouTube, and then I'm going to log out. Hold on. So give me a second. And I'm going to share a bunch of stuff. Okay. I think does it show that it's being streamed? Perfect. Okay, good. Yay. Okay. All right. So this won't be posted tonight because it takes a while for it to upload into YouTube and everything, but it'll be there tomorrow. Okay. So this is on vision and goals. Okay. So vision and goals. I'm going to share first off, you guys, I am going to share a video of Mary Kay Ash. So if I love that all your faces are on, I love this. But if you could just mute your faces during this, because then you'll have a better feed. But I want you to come back on. Okay, so let me see if I can share this. Oh, I can. Look at this, you guys. Okay, can y'all see this? Okay, all right.
Nicki, there's no sound.
There's no sound.
No.
Oops, hold on. Okay, let me stop sharing. Hold on a second.
From the beginning of time, people have been looking for the magic formula of success.
Shoot. Bummer. That's a real bummer. You guys couldn't hear anything, right? Is that what you said on the Zoom? Or could you hear things?
Correct. Correct. We could not hear anything.
Not hear anything. Okay, because I wasn't sharing it. Okay, she's on. Oh, I know what to do. Advanced computer audio. You might only be able to hear it. Let me try this.
And actually, it's really just a question of making the most of what you already have, of your own God-given talent and ability. God did not have time to make a nobody, just a somebody, and you are somebody. And I really believe that you can succeed if you will simply use the 3 important steps toward becoming successful. First, plan. You have to plan. You know, most people don't plan to fail, they fail to plan. So plan. You have to know where you're going, or you'll never get to your destination. And then persist. Persistence is so important. Yes, you're going to have little obstacles here and there, but persist no matter what. When you get to the end of your rope, my mama used to say, tie a knot and hang on. And we do get to the end of our ropes every now and then. Remember that successful directors are just ordinary people with extraordinary determination. And then third, of course, is that little 4-letter word, work, W-O-R-K. Remember that God feeds the birds, but he doesn't throw it in the nest. And as a company, we try to give you every single tool you need to achieve success. But nothing works unless you do. We provide every possible help for you to succeed. But you have to take that food for thought and put it into action, remembering that an idea is a pent-up reservoir full of energy, absolutely worthless unless put into action. May this be the happiest and the most prosperous year you have ever known.
Okay, that worked. I don't know if you guys could see it right here. Okay, now show your faces again. Okay, I found that clip of Mary Kay, you guys, and if you want inspiration from Mary Kay, literally you can go to Mary Kay YouTube channel. And that's where I find a lot of videos that you can post to on your social media, things like that. Okay, so from Mary Kay, who wants to share what they just took away from her little 2-minute clip right there?
I'll go.
Go ahead.
Sales directors are just ordinary people with extraordinary determination and work.
And that applies to everybody, you know, not just sales directors too. It's all beauty consultants. So good. Who else wants to share what they took away?
I'll share. I like that quote. God feeds the birds, but he doesn't throw it in the nest. They got to go out and work for it and look for those worms, right?
Yeah. Wasn't she so wise? I love listening to Mary Kay. Okay,
I
where
love
did you get
when you're at the end of the rope, tie a knot. It was great.
Exactly. Tie a knot and hang on.
And hang on, yeah.
That's so true. Okay, good, good. All right, so I wanted to open with that because Mary Kay, you know, those three words too, right? Plan, persist, and work. I liked how she called work the four-letter word, right? It's not the F word. And what's the F word in Mary Kay, you guys? Be careful.
Frustration.
What is it, Lori?
Frustration.
You're right. Okay, so you cannot use the F word with me. Either one. Okay.
Either one.
All right. Okay, so we're going to break this down. So I'm going to start with big goals, and then I'm going to show you how my brain worked to break things down, which this might help you, and we're going to brainstorm together and things. So Tiffany, our goal has been, it's to do million. So Tiffany texted me after the goal, after you were on
the New Year's Day thing
The-
that Heidi.
that's right. The Saturday morning goal thing. And you guys, that's on YouTube also. So you can watch that again if you want to. And I said, okay, you need to give me a minute. I'm glad you asked me that because she's like, where are we at? Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys where we're at. I'm going to explain how this works. So as sales directors, you guys can see that we have bar pins on our director jackets. Okay, these are real diamonds. Mine are soldered together finally because otherwise they fall off my jacket. So the first unit club we ever did was 300,000. That means that we sold 300,000 retail from July 1st through June 30th. Okay. Then as sales directors, when you do 500,000 or above, like you get big honking huge diamond rings. Okay. Or you can take cash. Nicki Hill takes a lot of cash. All right. It's almost $5,000. All right. The diamond's worth a lot more. It's worth 8,000. But anyways, okay. The highest we've ever done in a year is 850,000 retail. Okay. So you guys know that every month I have like a goal for wholesale, right? But it's doubled. That's how the company tracks it. Okay. That's how they track your quarter sales too. So in order to earn million, all right. So you can write these numbers down. I think I just have them memorized. Okay. We have like in 265,000 retail. So just write this down because I had to do this. I did this. I was going to do it anyways, but when Tiffany said, where we at? I'm like, okay, I better look at these numbers, right? Numbers don't lie. Data is truth. Okay, so take a million and minus 265,000. This is how you break down your sales goals too. Okay, so what number is that? And this is retail. What's a million minus 265,000? So if we were really on track, you guys, we would have in 500,000, right? That's halfway, but nobody's ever on track. Okay. All right. So 735,000. Okay. Now that's retail. Divide that in half. That's wholesale. So what's half of 735,000? Okay. 367,500. Okay. Wholesale. So divide that by 6 months because that's when we have to do it. How much is that per month?
Ooh.
61,000. Okay, so Lori, that was the exact same noise that came out of my body. Because what did we do in December? 22,000. What's my goal for January? 30,000. So what gets more production, you guys? What's the secret sauce?
People.
New people, new
Relationship.
consultants.
Yeah.
New consultants. So I broke it down. So I had to do this for my brain, which is everybody's goal, right? To add new people. I hope that's going to go on your bingo board. Okay. So my goal, and we've done this before, and even if we haven't, it's my focus. We're going to add 20 new team members every month because that's almost a unit. And with new people comes production, plus the sales you and I are doing on the screen, right? And everybody else in our units. We're not going to like take them away. I'm not taking you guys away. I want you to achieve your big goals by the end of July or June. But in order to hit those numbers, it's going to be new people. It's going to be new red jackets So you guys recruiting, not just me, new offspring. So that's all on my bingo board, you guys. And 20 new a month. And from those 20 new a month, my focus is 100 qualified team members, not just people doing 225s. Because 225s isn't going to give us 61,000. Okay. It's 600s, it's 1200s, it's star consultants, right? It's bigger. So my word, you guys. So after I just thank you, Tiffany, for making me do this. My word is mindset. I'm done thinking small. Okay. So at the top of my bingo board is mindset. And some of the things on my bingo board are, yes, personal, but also my unit, because I'm your sales director, I'm your leader. So I'm focused on growth. So some of the things, and I'll go through this whole thing, but I have in the middle million. I have my big goal in the middle. Whatever your big goal is, I would put it in the middle because that's where your brain is going to go. Okay. And then I have 100 qualified. 100 qualified. I'm tracking it. I have 20 red jackets because you guys becoming red jackets, that feeds into the 20 new every month that we need. Does that make sense? Now, that means 20 reds and beyond. I mean, that's including DIQs, team leaders, all that good stuff. But Dawn, I'm going to use it as an example. You have one active, you get 2 new people, that builds you into red, that creates this momentum. Donna doesn't yet have any team members. She's going to get to 3. Allison to 3, Dana to 3 to 5. Okay. Because some of you guys, and thank you for those of you who did, you turned in that goal sheet to me. Lynette, can you hand me that? If you haven't, I forgive you. Please text it to me. Okay. Or text it to your sales director. All right. So I can call you out right now because I know I don't have some of yours, but this is posted. Fill it out because this helps me know who to run with to get us our 20 new. And of course, I'm going to be recruiting and then I'm going to be doing launch parties for new people and I'm going to be recruiting for them. Okay. So it's going to be a domino effect. But growth is going to build those numbers. That number is not going to happen with just us working on our sales. It's not. It hasn't for the last 6 months. We've done great. We've done better than we did last year, but it's not going to get us to the ultimate win of million. Okay. So that's how I broke it down, you guys. And I created other things. Okay. So other things in here, I'll show this to you guys in just a second. I have 5 offspring. This is another little thing. Amber became an offspring, right? This year, Amber Bro, she's my offspring. Mary Kay gives us a credit. They give me a $25,000 retail credit. So I can subtract that from that million number. Amy becomes a director. She's going to bring a lot of people in, a lot of production. That's all going to count. But when she offsprings, I get an extra 25,000 retail. Lynette offsprings, I get another 25,000 retail. My goal is to have 3 more offspring, you guys. Lori, you offspring. I know that's your goal. That's it. So there's little secrets, okay, that can go into this million equation that aren't strictly 61,000 wholesale. Does that make sense? So that's why I have on here 5 offspring. I already have 2, and Amber gives me an extra credit. I have 3 more, and Tammy's an offspring. I have 3 more offspring. That's an extra 75,000 retail. Okay, so there's little tricks, and trust me, I'll be tracking it all. But that's why that's on my board, because everything that I want is in relation to this. And then the other things that are on my board is things that I want. Okay, so I put on here too, 90 people per month. That doesn't mean I'm going to do 90 personal faces a month, but I'm going to be in front of 90 people a month. That's why we're doing events. That's why we're doing in-person meetings. You guys bring people? Yeah, I'm going to be talking to them. Okay. So my goal is to be in front of 90 people virtually, in person, myself, with your people, with new launches, all the fun. And that's going to get me the people to talk to to get 20 new. Does that all make sense? So if you have a goal and you're like 30 faces a month, that can go in a square. Because 30 faces a month, you guys, will get you a lot of results. And then, of course, I have other things on here. I have triple star. This diamond necklace you can earn from Mary Kay when you do triple star. That's National Court of Sales, that 45,000 retail. National Court of Sharing, which is 24 qualified. So I'm committed to, out of the 100, having at least 24 qualified myself. I'm willing to do a fourth of it. Okay, you guys do the rest, please. Bring in 75 with me, but I'm bringing in 25. Okay, and I'm only tracking it from now. Okay, I don't even care what I've done the last 6 months. I'm doing it now. Okay, so you get this diamond necklace from Mary Kay. And then when you're a director, it's a triple star. So then you do Unit Club, which is 300,000 in sales or more. Okay. So these are all things that play into the big goal. So before you put things on your sheet, I want you to brainstorm. I want you to grab a piece of paper and I want you to write things down. Okay. And we're going to share because this is going to help you guys. And if you did the activity, the quadrant activity from last week, that helped you to brainstorm. So like I put do, journal daily, Bible study, workout, 10 calls a day, 100 career chats a month, family trip, pickleball. I don't know why I put things out, you just things you want to do, right? Who cares? Have a sauna, remodel, a lot of things I put down. But then I was brainstorming 20 new, 20 reds. These are things I want to have. I want to be intentional. I want to be a good listener. I want to be a strong role model. I want to be a winner. I want to be a loving wife. My husband would like that. And then live. I want to live joyfully. I want to smile. You guys, if you smile when you're crabby, it's a really good thing to do. Just smile. It makes everything. So smile on this camera. It makes things better. It makes you not be overwhelmed when you smile. I want to be excited for now. So those are just things I put to live, like who I want to be. So this helped me to brainstorm. Okay, so grab your piece of paper. And then I put bingo at the top and I just started listing things. That's how I came up with all this. The 20 reds, the 20 new. I'm really getting that stupid sauna, you guys. I'm just doing it. It's on my bingo board. I'm getting it. I'm calling the electrician tomorrow. So I'm just coming. I'm getting a sauna. I don't know where I'm going to put it.
I Googled, there's a wide range of.
I know. I have no idea what to buy, but I'm doing it.
But
Okay.
You've got to add the infrared.
Oh, I know. I'm getting infrared. Oh, that. Yes. And a 2-person. Okay. So take a minute right now and just write everything down that you don't put it on here yet. This is your final project. Even if you don't get this done tonight. Okay. I do want you to text it to me. That's part of your weekly challenge, but I want you to brainstorm. Okay. And I'm going to highlight myself and I'm going to show you guys what I all put in here. Half is like Mary Kay. Half is personal. Okay, so what's on mine? Can you guys all see this now? All right, you guys can see it. Okay, so I had million in the middle, but earn the trip for Mary Kay. So that's like a benchmark. This is when we hit 650,000, but we haven't earned the trip last year. So that in my brain is just like, I want to cross that box off. As soon as we hit 650,000, that's on our way to million. Just like your red jacket is on your way to team leader, right? So it's good to give yourself some wins. We want to check these boxes. Okay, read 5 books. I want to read 5 development books between now and the end of June. I'm giving myself 5, not 1 a month, but 5. Okay, so that's because I want personal development. Sauna is definitely on here. And then in a pen, I just put, I got to call an electrician before I can get a sauna. So I got to call that electrician. He's under there. Okay. All right. Because I like little tidbits. We are just kind of revamping our financial advisor. So I put my finances down. I'm getting all this done. In other words, our investments are done, but an HSA account, we don't have that set up. I'm getting that done. I'm getting my name on Ryan's accounts. His name is on mine, but I'm not on his. I need to get his money if he dies. Okay. And then I want a new accountant. really badly. So mine really makes me bad. So I just put finances, like, and these are things that I'm focused on that I'm going to cross off, like in the next 6 months. I'm also putting down there a will or a trust
Yes.
because I do not have that. And we've met and we don't have it done. So this is my 6 month goal, you guys, 6 months. But every week, then I'm like, ooh, I'm calling this guy. This is on my weekly plan sheet. I'm doing this. Okay, a family trip. Now, when I do million, that family trip is my family's coming to seminar with me. Okay. They are. I'm making them. I am. Okay. So, top 5 at career conference. And I put in parentheses, I want 15 consultants to attend. So you're one of them, March 13th and 14th. I hope you're coming with me. I want us to be in the top 5. 100 qualified. Million. I want to hit my goal weight. Now I almost put in there like work out 5 times a week, but hitting my goal weight means that I'm also eating right. I might be walking more, I might not be. So that's going to go more on like my weekly plan sheet. Okay, my activity that's going to get me there. But I have a goal weight and I have an accountability partner with Susan McCoy, top director. We weigh in every Friday. It's awful. Okay, so that's it. Earn the Cadillac. That's another benchmark. We're in Cadillac requalification. Are we going to earn that Cadillac? Yes, because the production that we hit to do million is going to earn the Cadillac, but it's a benchmark and it's fun, right? To earn a car. Who doesn't want to earn a car? And it's electric. Okay, triple star. That means I'm personally going to do $45,000 retail and sales, 24 qualified, which is a quarter of the 100, all that stuff. Okay. And when we do unit club, which we're going to, because we're going to hit million, that's triple star. Africa trip. Heidi and I are going to Africa. It's booked, but I have benchmarks of what I have to pay for. We're going in July on an African safari, and it's a lot of money. And so I want to work so I have the money for Africa. And under Africa, I have the flight paid for, and I also have medical because I got to go get like yellow fever shots or whatever. Okay. So there's other little things I got to think about, yeah, that are in there. Okay. Then the next one, I have 90 people per month. And I put January, February, March, April, May, June. So if you put 30 faces per month, put January and track yourself. January, February, March, April, May, June. Okay. That helps you because I'm going to check it off. Check marks make you happy. 20 reds. Complete bin cleanup. Okay, this means that we have bins in our basement and we did a ton after Christmas and got rid of a bunch. And I have 5 bins to go through. So it's basically one a month of like pictures and crap of my kids. And that's my goal. I want to have the bins cleaned up. So it's not just Mary Kay. All right. But I want to check it off. Okay, Bible study groups. We have a Bible study group. I run one that these ladies have come to. So I run one that's once a month. Ryan and I go to a small group, and then as sales directors, I go to one. So I just put Bible study groups. I want to be consistent in my Bible study groups. Journal daily, and I put 3 times a week. And I journaled today for the first time. So I want to journal. I want to get my brain out, and it really helped me to be more positive this morning. Okay. 5 offspring. Remember that credit helps million. So 5 offspring. I already have 2, but I put 5. So maybe God's going to give me 5 more and we'll have 7. It's weird. Okay. Redo our front porch. For those of you who come to my house, it's falling apart. My husband was supposed to do it last spring. It keeps getting moved up. It is getting done this spring. Okay. Sorry. And then the company has challenged us to do a 30% unit growth. We'll get recognition at seminar for that. When we have 20 a month, that also hits the 30% unit growth. So I put that on there because that's also a focus that I want to check off. Okay, so let's unmute. Let's just spend a couple minutes. And what have you guys put down on your brainstorm? Now, I brainstormed, not all of my brainstorm made it. Because as I thought about it more, I was like, these are really the key things. Okay, so what things do you have down? And trust me, you're going to have an intense coaching call with me or Tammy to break this down. If you want to do national court of sales, I'm going to help you. Because also, all of my $1 million friends have said, we need national court of sales achievers. 45,000 retail. And you break it down just like I did with the million. You take that $45,000 retail, subtract the retail you already have in, divide it in half, that's wholesale, divide it by 6 months. Okay, who wants to share? We're just brainstorm. Nothing's right, nothing's wrong. Okay.
I'll share. For the brainstorm part, this guy?
Yeah,
Okay. I even
this is fun.
okay. So one of the things that stood out to me, because I did the kit and commit, I got to do that with Jennifer Cook. Is that her name? I don't know. Anyway, Mary Kay's assistant, her executive assistant was interviewed. It was awesome. But one thing that really stood out to me that Mary Kay did, Mary Kay Ash, was she called it, I'm part of the 5 o'clock club, and that's getting up at 5 a.m. And that is something that is like, it's been in my brain for since September, and I haven't done it. So I want to do that. I want to get up at 5 a.m. consistently so that I can have my Bible reading time. I can journal about my Bible. I can pray about things because I am a huge prayer warrior. I really do enjoy praying for people. So I want to have that time because if it gives me a good like hour and a half. Now I don't have to do all of that. Like I'm not going to be one of those crazy people, but at the same time, I want to get up at 5 a.m. and refuel myself so that I can be the very best mom. And then also when Dash goes to therapy, I was actually talking to my therapist today. I was like, I don't know what person gains 60 hours a week, but I just gained 60 hours a week. Or no, 60 hours a month. I'm sorry, 60 hours a month. Because he'll be
5 a.m.
gone 12 hours out of the week. Anyway, I'm doing the math wrong. I've had a rough, long day. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But I also
So is
want to.
that going on your bingo board, the 5 a.m. club?
Yes, it will, but that's kind of
Okay.
on here. So the 5 a.m. club is going on my bingo card. Reading 3 books, 3 good books, is one of them too, because I'm not a great reader right now. I do want to start working out and eating better. Definitely some inspiration there. And I need to drink more water because I am prone to kidney stones. So I need to be more healthy and more health conscious for my kidneys specifically. I want to have extra money because we have 3 major trips coming up in the next 3 months that I need to help pay for. And it's just kind of looming over us right now. And for the person that I wanted to be, I want to be kind, confident, excited to live, but peaceful. Like that's a big thing for me is I just want to have like peaceful whenever I walk, wherever I walk. And I want to live financially stress-free and I want to live healthily. So,
Okay. And then so that's like your quadrant.
mhm.
And then did you start going into your bingo board?
Yeah, yep. I have
Okay.
my 6 non-negotiables on my bingo board. So I have build a red jacket. I do want to do Princess Court of Sales, so I actually I think I get to cross that off. I don't know. I'll have to look. I'll do
Only
that.
national court gets a cross stage.
No, no,
Yes.
no. Like on my bingo, I'll get to cross
Oh,
that off.
yes, yes, yes. Oh, I see. Okay, you're
Yeah,
building
no,
up. Okay. Okay.
no, I know.
Okay.
I
Okay.
know. 45 faces in January. Have 12 more qualified because I already have 3, but I want to do 12 more qualified. Become a director is right in the middle. And then Duchess Court of Sales because I've never done that before.
Okay.
Princess Court of Sharing because I've never done that before. So I think that's 12. But if I get to 18, which is only 3 more, so 15 more, that would get me Princess Court of Sharing or Duchess Court of Sharing. The Rise and Radiate. It's one where I kind of saw that and I was like, that's kind of an easy goal for me, but I'm like, it still is something that I can do.
Bingo. It
It's
is, and it is fun. That's that consistent 600 every
Mhm.
month.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm huge on consistency. Like that's my big thing ever since 2023. Like that's been my big goal of like being consistent. Consistent parties, 2 a week. I really liked that from today that I learned. And then 30 faces in February through June.
Okay.
So, but that's one
That's
thing.
one box. And you
That's
have more
one
boxes that
box.
you can think
I
about.
have more boxes that I probably will save for personal, but that's my work.
Right. Okay.
because I pulled my main boxes from my 6 non-negotiables, which I'm going to be posting all over my house. And then if
And that's another thing, Aim. I'm glad you brought that up. You guys, you can make copies of this. I
Mhm.
want you to trash your house with your goals. Okay, trash your Lori Mayfield Banks, who was the #1 national sales director. She always said that when somebody walks into your house, do they know what you're going for? If you
Mhm.
walked into my bathroom upstairs, you would know what I'm going for. Okay, but trash your house. Bathroom, car, refrigerator, those are the places you spend your most time.
Okay. And I have a picture. I actually got it from Carrie Blank. So it's a little printed off picture and it sits right in like my truck. It has like a little thing where it has like the director and all that. So like it has the pink jacket. So I look at that every day. But then my next one is it was actually Chat GPT that helped me figure it out, but it really resonated with me, is build in 2026, steady and intentional. Because my big dream is to, when I am a director, I never leave. I'm never gonna go through DIQ again. No,
Perfect.
I
Perfect.
don't want to
Neither
do
did
it
I.
again.
Neither did I. Okay, you guys, if
If
you
they're
know your
standard.
word for 2026, I want you to put that in the chat right now while you're brainstorming.
Cultivate.
Put that in the chat. Okay, Lynette's is cultivate. So that's going on the top of her bingo board. Jana's is renew. Now remember, you don't have to have this quite figured out tonight. Allison is success. Brenda is engaged. Dawn is organized.
Evolve.
Evolve is Kayla's. Like that.
Tenacious. That's a
Lori's
good
is
one.
tenacious.
Brave.
Tiffany's is brave. This is fun. Sharon is confidence. You guys, these are great words to make into your affirmation as well. Something I did too is I made an affirmation that's going in my shower. So I put it in a page
Nice.
protector. Okay, I know. So it goes in my shower. So I read this every morning or every night when you're showering. That's a great place. And your affirmation, basically, I took from my bingo and I made it like just I am statements. I am the fix. I am bold. I attract leaders and confident women. My belief is high and therefore my sharing is high. I'm a magnet for fun and profitable businesses. We create $1 million movement. Ooh, I put 10 or more a month. We have to add 20. We have a red jacket debut weekly. That's how many reds I want. We are finishers of our goals and $1 million mission. We walk the seminar stage with our Hill Mill signs. I'm living in gratitude. I'm creative. I'm gritty. I'm unoffendable and undisappointed. I surrender to my calling as a wife, mother, Christian, and businesswoman. I'm Nicki, $1 million sales director at Seminar 2026. So I read this and say it out loud to myself. Your family will think you're crazy. It's okay. But put your affirmation, you guys, all these things are scientifically proven to help you. Okay, but we're not done yet. Okay, so I know you guys are still brainstorming. We don't have that much time to have everybody share to brainstorm, but put in the comments, you guys, things that you wrote down that you think you're going to put on your bingo board, because this will help other people create theirs. Now, your challenge is to text this to me as soon as you have it done. Okay, some of you have coaching calls with me tomorrow or Wednesday, or I just call you. And so my goal is that we can actually look at this in detail. But what are other things that you put down into your bingo board? Do you guys want to share? Or that you're going to put on your bingo board?
Sure.
Different things that maybe from what Amy shared.
You just want my bingo board?
Yeah. Do you have it?
I don't have it, but I have a list.
Okay. What are some things? Share with them because you're consultants. Okay.
I have red jacket by February. I have team leader by June, be a third quarter star, attend seminar, powerful solutions to finally get that ice ring that I've never ever got.
You all gonna get that.
Yes. 10 career chats, read 2 business books, 6 qualified by June.
Okay. These are great. These are different. I mean, she put on star. She said attend seminar. I mean, she has events that she wants to go to. That's cool. Okay, this is great. All right. Tiff, come up here so they can hear you. This is good. I want you guys to just get different ideas. And like I said, spend some quiet time. This is a process.
I don't have very many yet, but
Okay.
I have 600 wholesale or more monthly.
I want to be an all 4-quarter star, red jacket, and a team leader. So beyond.
Yep, crossing it off.
And I want to do powerful solutions monthly.
30 faces, 10 career chats. Okay, this is good. This is great. Okay, so is this helping your brains, you guys? And as we did the recognition, hopefully that helped you see what you want on the career path, what you want from Court of Sales, Court of Sharing. And these things I did post in our unit Facebook group all this week. Okay, so you can go back and look. Okay, now this is your yearly, 6-month. We are going to revisit this probably every quarter. I want you to have this in front of you. Thank you for sharing that, Jana. Thank you for putting things down. This is great. This gives everybody ideas. So this is like our 6-month. And I know I've taught you guys to have your monthly because we can't just have 6 months and hope and pray it'll work. Your monthly folder, your monthly star is your 5 points of what you want to achieve this month. So if you want to be 600 consistently, right, that would be on one of your star points for January, 600 wholesale. Does that make sense? 30 faces or however many faces you want to see. It would be, I'll tell you what I have on mine, 30K to get us up there, higher numbers. 100 chats. I'm going to tell you how we're going to do it. 20 new, 90 faces, and 10 reds. So basically, I broke down into what we need for the 6 months into this. So if you want to be in a red jacket, you guys put down 10 career chats. That's how many people you want to talk to. But with my easy, simple thing that I'm going to share with you, you're going to share with way more than 10 people. And it's going to be awesome. And what do you put in this? Well, you can find all this in the boards. I printed off the perfect solutions, the tracking sheet, and I have copies here. If you came to my house, you can grab copies.
The inside of my folder turns into that.
And the inside of our folder. Okay, the other thing to track sales, you guys, I posted this, and there's more in our unit boards under January 2026, the Super Bowl pool. I post this. I do something for my customers every month, you guys. I don't give them a discount every month, just if it's their birthday or if they have a party. But you post this. This is the Super Bowl pool. The instructions are on it. There's different varieties. Okay. I printed many of them off because for every $10 they spend, their name goes in a square. And then you put all the numbers down. And during the Super Bowl, if their number coordinates with the grid for the end of the quarter, you can give them something free. Okay, there are different graphics that you can use that say $25 free. There are blank ones. Do something fun. This is sales. This is in my folder. Okay. I also have like my birthday list that I printed off from InTouch. I'm tracking our 100 qualified. Okay. I just have all tracking sheets. So put in your folder whatever you want. Does that make sense? Okay, but you can print all of these things from the board, so you just save it as a picture. Save it as a picture. Okay, all right, so this is your monthly. I asked you to have a notebook because this keeps you on track daily. You write your 6 most important list. You have to tell yourself what to do. Most of you, if not all of you, when you texted me your goal sheets, biggest thing, time management. Biggest area. You guys, you have to manage your time or somebody else is always going to manage it. That was huge to me. I was a teacher, you guys. I worked a lot. I worked 80 hours a week. I taught 3 grades, all subjects, 3rd, 4th, 5th grade, and did extracurriculars with them. I coached and I did music. Okay. I live there. And I remember a business owner telling me, and actually his daughter now, she was a student in Austin, Texas. Now she's a customer. She's that old. He said, Nicki, if you disciplined yourself to work for yourself like you work for this school, you would make a lot of money. And I had no idea what he was talking about. I'd never thought of owning my own business, being an entrepreneur. But you guys, literally, this and your weekly plan sheet. I did talk about that. You can print off weekly plan sheets. I bought a new planner that is basically a weekly plan sheet. I got it from Amazon and it has like my 6 most important lists in there and everything. I really like it. I like to write down things. But you guys, before you go to bed, write out what you're going to do for your business the next day and check it off. So this whole brain thing is checking off big goals for the 6 months, checking off monthly goals, but then checking off daily goals. So like this. So this was my Sunday list. Oops, if you guys can see that. It's basically just writing out things and checking them off. When you do that, you guys, it gives your brain endorphins. It builds your confidence. Sharon, that's your word. You guys, keeping your word to yourself is the number one way to build confidence as an entrepreneur. I'm going to make those calls. I'm going to make 10 booking calls a day or texts. You guys, literally 10 texts takes 5 minutes. We just aren't telling ourselves that we're going to do it. Yesterday, some of us got on that 4 o'clock Zoom and man alive, we sent out a lot of messages. We just did it. And so you guys, literally tell your kids to make you go into the room. I mean, I had to do that when my kids were younger and involved in stuff too. I'd be like, I'm going to leave for 30 minutes. Okay. I will get a treat. I still treat myself. I give myself treats. It's weird. I'm 52 years old. Okay. But if I hit a goal, I get a treat. So this is the best. This is what Mary Kay Ash did, you guys. Before she went to bed, she wrote out her 6 most important lists. When she woke up, she was the employee of herself. It works. It works. And not just in Mary Kay. It works for my State Farm agent. It works for my real estate friends. Literally, I study time management. And set yourself timers. That is a huge time management. Set yourself alarms. Okay. And you guys, if you want to get your family on board, you ask them what they want you to put on your bingo sheet. Okay, you ask your kids, you ask your spouse, what do they want? And you put that on there. The year that I put a bear hunt in Alaska for Ryan, if I wasn't on the phone Sunday evenings, he'd be like, go get on the phone. What are you doing watching TV? I'm not kidding. And I got mad, but it was true. And I wasn't just working to get him an Alaskan bear hunt, you guys. There are a lot of other things that were on my bingo board, let's be clear. And because I worked, I was able to achieve a lot of different things. But ask them what they want. When we took my kids to Disney, it was for every sale, I put $1 in the jar for our Disney trip. And so when I did parties, Mom, did you sell? Yep, I put $1 in. Okay. And more, right? But when they're on board with you, ask your husband what he wants. Ask your cat what they want. I don't care. But that's why you did the 4 quadrants, you guys. What do you want? Okay. It's not selfish to want things, because when you have things, you guys, you can help people. That's really it. But include them in your bingo board. Snowmobile. Ask Joel what he wants, Brenda. I mean, it's fun when you're working for them. Jana's taken her husband on trips. He loves that, you guys. He looks forward to that. He banks on it. Okay. These are things to put on there. Okay. And the last thing, is I sent the Canva template. It is in the comment section too. If you can make a goal poster however you want. I took all my ideas, all my things from my bingo board, and I put this on a piece of cardstock. And the Canva template, I did share in the messenger group, but also it's in the comment section. So if you want it, just message me personally or whatever. Yeah, I did share this. It's in the comments. So look in the comments on our Facebook. You guys, I delete things from our Facebook group. So there's not a lot of things on there, but everything that's on there is really important to look at. That should go on your 6 most important list, to look at our unit Facebook group every day. So I'm going to show you guys this. I'm sharing this. I might make another copy to go in my bathroom. Everything's going to go in my bathroom, you guys. But I'm taking this to my parties. What's on here? Things for my bingo board. Million, my sauna, my offspring, having fun. Okay. A family trip. This is Rosemary Beach. I kind of want to take us there in May too. Okay. My finances. This is a picture of a girl hiking in Switzerland, because that's where the top director trip is. And that's what we're going to do. This is Africa. This is the Cadillac, and this is me working out. It's not me, somebody else's body. Okay, so these are all just pictures. You can use your own pictures, you don't have to. But if you like that template, I liked the words and I put my own words in there, mindset. I'm going to share this. This is going to be my marketing sheet at all my parties. Thank you so much for meeting with me. Because you guys, what you share with people might impress them. Yeah. Okay, so if you want this Canva template, find it. Actually, I literally went to Canva and I said vision board 2026. That's really what I put in. And I don't pay for Canva, so it was free and I just created my own. That's honestly what I did. You can do whatever you want to create your vision board. This is your assignment to do your bingo sheet and text it to me. Okay? Text it to me and do your vision board. Do this for yourself, but I want to see your bingo sheet. If you want to text them both to me, great. Okay. And how are we going to have 100 career chats? Write this down. This is very important. We are going to ask a $100 question. $100 question. That's our challenge. Oh, and I have a fancy tracking board too for a million. This is where we're at. It's awesome. Okay. I am trashing my house, people. You're trashing your house. Okay. So all the X's, we are almost to 300,000. So millions down here. Okay. So this is all production, but new people are going to bring production. Okay. Here's your $100 question. So simple. And yes, you're going into a drawing for $100. You can get 50. Your guest gets 50. It's $100 and it's a blitz. We're only doing it between now and January 15th. It's a blitz. You ready to blitz? I am. Okay. So, I'm doing a survey. It's so simple, you guys. It's so stupid. I'm doing a survey. What one question would you like to ask me about what I do in Mary Kay? It's a one question career chat. So somebody comes over and reorders product. Lori Starr would say, oh my gosh, Sharon, I'm doing a survey. Ask me a question about what I do. You go into a drawing for $50 and so do I. You guys, we're not asking people. We're selling. You guys are awesome sellers. But let's start asking the $100 question. What do they want to know? Now, guess what? Don't stop there. Now, if they ask you one question, they're in the drawing. But you know what? If they ask you a question and you answer it, then say, what else? What else? Why are we making talking about our business so hard? What else? So I have a reorder. I have a former consultant. I asked her yesterday. I said, hey, can I talk to you? I need you to ask me a question about how Mary Kay is now. She goes, sure. I'm calling her tomorrow at 2. It's so simple. At a party, hey, I'm doing a survey. Yes, you can do the fancy marketing sheets. But let's be honest. Let's just start having them ask us some questions and having a conversation. It's $100 question and we're going to blitz it. We're going to do 100 of them. And how am I going to know? Because I have a Google form. Hold on one second. I will show it to you. And your daily challenge tomorrow, because you're checking the daily challenges on the Facebook group, is to do 5 tomorrow. So you can ask anybody. Now, please, let's have some confidence in this. Don't ask your husband. Don't ask your dog. Don't ask somebody who's under 18. Don't ask somebody who's told you no 10 times. There's no pride. Like, I'm not sending out a lip gloss. I'm not sending out, nothing. It's a drawing because what's going to happen is because I'm doing 90 faces. Oh, that means I'm doing 90 follow-ups. That means I'm going to call every single one of these people. I am. And I'm going to say, thank you, Sharon, for asking Lori that question. Did she answer it? And I'm going to say, was there anything else you'd like to know? And I personally am committed to calling everybody that does this. Because we're going to do it. That's how we're going to get 20 new. And we're going to blitz it. We're going to blitz it. We're going to do 100. We have to do 100 by January 15th for me to do the drawing. Okay, let me show you the Google form. It's so stupid simple. You're going to die. But I'm doing a survey. Literally, you guys, I'm doing a survey. You guys, I'm going to do it at the coffee shop. Girl, I'm doing a survey. You see me drive a pink car. Hey, ask me a question about what I do. You go into a drawing for $50. Literally. And then I'm going to get her name and number. What? You guys, It's so simple. It's $100 question. It's a survey. Are you guys excited? Okay, hold on. Let me share the screen. I got to show you this. Okay, this will post tomorrow morning at 7:15 a.m. because that's when I'm posting the daily challenges. Here's the Google form. Can you guys see it?
Mhm.
Okay, you fill this out. Guests do not fill this out. This is very important. You as a consultant. So you fill it out. Your name, Hill Mill consultant name. So Kayla, client name, she put Tiffany. She puts Tiffany's phone number in it. She puts the question that Tiffany asked her. And then it says, were you able to answer the question? Yes or no? That gets you in the drawing. Can it be any simpler? Are you guys willing to have people do a survey where they ask you one question about what you do? Okay, do you understand the concept of this? That hopefully they'll ask you more questions.
Right.
Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Please don't stop. Please try to have conversations like a normal human being. Okay, I'm going to tell you, I'm doing this because my friend Susan McCoy did this. They had 17 new last month. 17 new. And they did this the last week of December. I couldn't wrap my head around it yet. Okay. But the last week they did it, you guys. And some people just signed. Now, if they just want to sign, they don't need to talk to me. I'm not magical. You are the magic. Okay.
Mm.
If they want to sign, you go to InTouch, you copy the link, the agreement link, and you say, great, here, it's $35. You know, I think you should get the kit, but it's your choice. There's options. Please send them the link. Okay. I will follow up with new people just like I do. Okay. But you don't need me all the time. This is just, let's just start asking the $100 question and let's make it happen. So it starts actually tonight, but the form will be posted in the morning. Save it in your notes in your phone or Facebook message it to yourself or email it to yourself so you have it. Okay. I'll also put it into the unit boards under probably January 2026. All right. Are you guys excited to just ask people the $100 question?
So does that count as a career chat if they answer?
Yes, it's a one question. Yes, but please say what else? What else? What
Right,
else?
right.
But let's do it. Let's blitz it. Let's have some fun. And yes, I will give away $100 when we have 100 people do it by the 15th. But you have to put them in. They don't fill
Yeah.
out anything. You are
Right.
responsible for that. Okay. The other thing, consultants, if you Venmoed me money for that hostess contest, that is pinned to the top of our unit Facebook group. You have to fill that out before the 10th because we're doing the drawing for the lighted mask. Okay, so please put that on your 6 most important list. If you Venmo me, we did that hostess contest in November and December. Okay, so I know Lindsay, you Venmo me too. So make sure that you guys are filling out that form. Okay, if you need it, look for it.
Facebook group?
It is. It's pinned to the top of the Facebook group. Yep. Yep. Okay. All right, you guys. Thank you for staying on. This is recorded. I will post this tomorrow, but let your brain expand, brainstorm, do your bingo board, create your vision. Your mind thinks in pictures. And so that's why this is so important. And this is just fun. Okay. So this is your 6-month monthly folder, weekly, daily notebook. Okay. You guys, you are master at time management. You are. Stop telling yourself you're not, because your mind will believe whatever you tell it. And that's why an affirmation is so good too. Okay. Any questions, you guys, before we wrap up? Woo! This is fun. Okay. Your weekly challenge is, of course, do it all and send it to me. All right. Next week is Rise Night in person and on Zoom. All right, my friends, have a great rest.